Hello, Master Numerologist Andre Moore. And before I start my lesson today, I'd like to have a few seconds of silence for the people that's suffering in Ukraine and in Russia. Okay, thank you. You know, as I was preparing my lesson today, I saw on the news where the Russian military attacked a maternity hospital, killing three people and injuring 17. And I saw a lady, a pregnant lady, being carried out on a stretcher. And that bombing of that hospital, it really affected me. And it really kind of like highlights this lesson that I want to bring to you today. It's called March, the month of the infant cry. March is the third month of our calendar. Number three, and the mouth rules it. In scripture, we read that truth reigns supreme out of an infant's mouth. At the beginning of creation was the Word, and the Word still is. A word carries vibration which creates sound. It is written that the fifth angel blew his trumpet. The first musical instrument is the voice, and man does not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth. Words of truth are more powerful than anything found in our universe. Speak the truth and be set free. The very essence of a truthful word can liberate a soul from bondage. Chanting an activated spiritual mantra, if done correctly, can rip away the veils of cosmic illusions and dissolve phantom reality, introducing you to your authentic self, the soul, and revealing you your heavenly place at the table of God. The words "I Can't Breathe" by the late George Floyd ignited a spark that grew into a world protest asking and demanding justice. What is more potent than 10 million voices harmonizing in unity to bring about social change and accountability? The answer is voices from infants crying. Their cries come from a state of innocence. When an infant cries, we run to tend to its needs. We desperately try to find out why the infant is crying. Does its diaper need changing? Is it hungry? Or has an earache or a fever? We rock the baby back and forth, trying to stop the wailing. We call grandparents for assistance. And after what may seem like hours, when the infant falls asleep, we are relieved and do all we can not to disturb the sleeping baby. What is the source of an infant's mighty cry that exhausts us to no end? Innocence. Yes, innocence. This purity of being is needed in our inner space and is missing in our inner being. Our inner chambers harbor seeds of confusion, deception, denial, and foolishness. We must reclaim our integrity so our voices become so intense that darkness must flee. If the world could stand as one voice in its infant state of power and vitality, we could collectively stop this war instantaneously. We read in scripture that when voices act as one, the walls of Jericho fell. Jericho fell. For the Lord gave the master Joshua this instruction: on the seventh day, march around the city 7 times. When the priests are blowing trumpets, when you hear them sound a long blast on the trumpets, have the whole army give a loud shout, and then the city wall will collapse and the military will go up to everyone straight in. The above instructions contain double sevens, for the Lord commanded that on the seventh day to walk around the city, and also to blow the horn 7 times. So on the seventh day, they was instructed to walk around the city 7 times. So those are double sevens. So the above instructions contain double sevens, which creates the master number of 77. Now, 77 has invisible spiritual vitality, um, and it can act very swiftly in the name of the Lord, which is the number 5, because the double sevens, when added together, is 14, and 1 plus 4 equals 5. And number 5, rules freedom. And number 7 is also are the priests blowing trumpets, because the number 7 deals with anything that pertaining to any type of spiritual type of vibration. Now, trumpets and shouting creates powerful vibrations that shook on the walls at their very foundation, and it fell. The country of Ukraine's number pattern is 3291955. Okay, so the cry of the infant, which is the number 3, because the 3 energy rules divorce. And it comes together like a sea of humanity, which those are the numbers 2 and 9. And they act swiftly because the double fives come at the end of humanity. And so that's a master energy to shatter the foundation of the dictator, which is Putin, which is the number 1, to bring an end to this war. For God stands with Ukraine, for it vibrates on the 34/7th level. Now, what's interesting is that the number 7 is ruled by, deals with everything on a spiritual level. And Ukraine vibrates on the 7th level. And so God is with Ukraine. And this is a spiritual warfare that's taking place. And it reminds me a lot of the battle that took place in the Bhagavad Gita between two families that's at war. And on one side of the battlefield are the Lord's warriors. And on the other side of the battlefield is the Lord himself in the form of Krishna. And so there's a fighting, that's taking place. And this fighting is taking place literally. Um, Russia is attacking, Ukraine, which is a spiritual, carries a spiritual vibration, and Russia carries a sixth energy. And as I was writing this, I also, in my last video, I spoke about how the pattern of 6 and 7 was not my last video, but the video that I spoke about my thoughts on Russia and Ukraine. I saw a strong 6-7 vibration. I said Russia is a 24/6 energy, and I said Ukraine was a 34/7 energy. And then as I was thinking, I said, wait a minute, Putin is 69, which makes that a 6 energy, and Joe Biden is 79. And so I'm observing, because 7 plus 9 bring us to 16, and 1 plus 6 bring us back to 7. And now I'm observing that 7-6 pattern, which to me representing how, I did a video, a few months back stating where the number 6 was needed more so than the number 7. Where in this case, it seems it's going to be reversal. It seemed like the number 7 is what is needed right now more so than the number 6, because Putin is declaring this war in the name of family. He wants to like relive the old Soviet Union days, and he says that the Ukrainians are Russians and the Russians are Ukrainians. And so the question is, why are you killing your brothers? Why are you killing your family? Right? And so it's biblical, because Cain slayed Abel, and brother is slaying brothers. And I spoke about that in a few videos back, but I thought that was very interesting. So the word infant contains 6 letters. The number 6 are babies who cry when they are in need, and each cry is different depending on its needs. So remember when George Floyd we witnessed George Floyd get murdered, and he was saying, "I can't breathe, I can't breathe." Well, right now, it ignited a protest, a verbal protest. It was like the cry of the voices that was going against, Babylon to bring down the walls of Jericho. And those police officers, was found guilty for murdering George Floyd. Well, this is what is needed right now. We need the whole world to stand up as one voice and to cry out in our innocence, in our infant voice, together and collectively, to set up a barrier in which darkness will not be able to penetrate. And right now, we're seeing social unrest happening in Russia because they're observing how their lifestyle is being disrupted because of this war. And a lot of them are being fed propaganda stating that, the Russians are really invading Ukraine to liberate them from the Nazis. This is what they're being fed. That's that three energy. They can also feed, lies and deception and propaganda into the people's subconscious. But once the Russians find out that they're being fed, you know, a pocket full of lies, they're going to start rebelling and they're going to start protesting more and more in the streets, in which they're doing right now. And of course, Putin is arresting his citizens, and their jails are overflowing. And he's also shutting down all the medias. That's the number three energy to keep the Russians, in the dark. Okay, so let's move on. So letter I vibrates on the ninth level, and in scripture we read where the great master instructed men to cast their nets on the right side of their boat. So once again, the symbolism is you out at sea. The sea is our consciousness. Fish is our voices, and humanity, is the ocean. And so when the fisherman was having problems catching their fish, the great master said for you to cast your nets on the right side of the ship, meaning stand on the side of righteousness. And so the Ukrainian people are standing on the side of righteousness because it vibrates on the seventh vibrational energy. And that's why I say the Lord is with them. And anyone that stands against righteousness, then you're going to forfeit your liberation. You have to have the wisdom to understand what is right action and what is wrong action. And then it's okay to defend yourself in the name of righteousness. And I gave an example of how there was two kingdoms, and one king was acting unrighteous and putting hardships on its population by not making sure that there was enough work, and there wasn't enough pay, and there wasn't enough food, and the unrighteous king was, torturing um, the citizens. And so the citizens, they fled into the next country, which had a righteous king sitting on the throne. And the righteous king goes to talk with the refugees, trying to figure out, why are you guys flooding into, my country? And when he's told of the unrighteous behavior of the king, he goes to have a sit down with the unrighteous king. And the unrighteous king says that he's not going to change, that he will continue to do what he's doing. And so the righteous king say, well, your unrighteous behavior is placing a hardship into my kingdom, and I need for you to back off, and I need for you to stop. And so the unrighteous king is saying, well, no, I'm not going to stop. So the righteous king said, well, then I'm going to meet you on the battlefield. Okay? I'm going to fight you in the name of righteousness. And this is what's going on right now. So letter I vibrates on the ninth level. In scripture, we read where the great master instructed men to cast their nets on the right side of their boat. Humanity is a sea, and our collective voices are the fish. If a voice does not stand with Ukraine, they are not standing on the side of the righteous. Letter N vibrates on the fifth level. If you witness injustice and keep quiet, then you forfeit your liberty. Letter F vibrates on the sixth level. This war is ripping families apart. Innocent sick babies without proper hospital care, fathers, sons, uncles, brothers standing as one to fight for freedom. Sisters, mothers, aunts, daughters are standing as one. Letter A vibrates on the first level. We must come together and stand as one to cry out in our infant state of purity, raise our voices in unison, and belt out a clarion call for peace. Letter N vibrates on the fifth level. What is the true meaning of freedom? One soul in captivity means all souls are. One cannot have freedom unless all are free. This is important because every great master, every great yogi, they know their job is not finished until all of humanity has been reunited with the Father. This is why they come voluntarily or sometimes on the behalf of the Father to come back to try to get the children of God to come back home. Because they understand as long as one is still in captivity, all of us are in captivity because we are all one. And this is why you have the great ones come again and again and again to try to liberate us from this cosmic illusion called Maya, from this phantom reality. Letter T vibrates on the second level. If we stop fighting with ourselves, we can stop fighting with another. See, we have an internal war going on with ourselves, and it's also being played out in the external world. And this is what's going on with all the different wars that's going on across our globe. Man is not at peace because his focus is not um is not being like centered on his inner self. His focus is being placed on outside of himself, and so he's not balanced. Okay, so letter T vibrates on the second level. If we stop fighting with ourselves, we can stop fighting with another. How can individuals gain peace in a chaotic world? It is tough to do so, which explains why there is so much imbalance. Our collective consciousness devote more time outward. Our focus is on accumulating material stuff, raising our families, and having fun. In life, there are two choices. You can choose God or choose God's gifts. These gifts are nothing but a big old playground. We're not living a life, we're playing with life. There's a father that has two sons, and he goes and he asked his older son, "Where's your baby brother?" And the older son said, "Well, my baby brother is playing basketball." And so the father said, "Go tell your baby brother that it's getting dark and for him to come home." So the older son, being obedient, he goes to the playground and he tells his younger brother what the father said. And the younger brother said, "Okay, okay, okay, I'll be there, but let me just make this last shot," right? And he continues to play. The big brother goes back home and he tells the father that he delivered the message, but the baby brother still wants to play on the playground. And so the father said, "Okay, let them play." This is what's happening. God is calling us home, but we're wanting to continue to play on this playground. We so caught up in this cosmic illusion that we don't want to leave it, because now, instead of us recognizing for what it is, a phantom reality, we recognize it as truth. And we don't want to depart from it. But God continued to send the oldest brothers, like the Buddhists and the Jesus and the Yoganandas, to call the baby brothers home. But we so caught up in this material world that we don't want to leave our playground. We are aliens that have landed somewhere that is not our home, for our home is with God. We try navigating in this false phantom reality and we fail miserably. The number pattern for the word infinite is 956152 and vibrates on the 28th level, reduced down to number 10, further reduced to number 1. Humanity sleeps in its cradle, a baby lost in its phantom reality. It is crying to be heard, but hesitant to listen to its inner voice of innocence. Our innocence is lost. We now know we are naked. We're not coming from a state of purity. Who told you that you was naked? You understand? See, now we fall into like judgment, right and wrong. I'm better, you less. So we're judging one another. We don't see the purity anymore, because if we saw the purity of one another, we would not judge one another. We want to have this animosity against one another. If we understood, if we stood in our state of purity, because our eyes will only see the glory. You understand? Our eyes will only see the goodness. Our eyes will only see what is true. But our eyes don't see what is true anymore. They've been covered in this veil of cosmic illusion. And so, therefore, we're naked, we're exposed, and we're pointing our fingers at other people saying, well, here's your faults, and here's your faults, and here's your faults. And this is why we're continuing to carry on the way that we've been carrying on. So, March is the month. The number 3 is the cry of the infant. We must come from a level of innocence, and we must raise our voices in innocence so that we can chant down Babylon, so we can put a halt to this war. And when I saw that maternity hospital get bombed or struck by missiles, and I saw that there was a disregard for the innocents, for the children, that deeply disturbed my inner space. And I'm hoping that it disturbed your inner space as well, and that you try to become more in balance and more in peace within yourself, so that you don't contribute to the outward insanity that's going on, not only in Ukraine, but in so many different places, within our world. Because if you're not at peace within yourself, then you're at war. And then if you're at war, you're going to see that war played out in real time in front of your eyes. So I just want to come on here right quick and share my few thoughts with you. And I continue to pray for the Russian soldiers and the Ukrainian soldiers, and the 2 million people that has been displaced. And I'm praying that we can come up with a workable solution to bring this foolishness to an end. But I want a permanent end. I don't want us to put a period on this, and then I look around 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, a year from now, and we have another war starting somewhere, right? China wants to start something with Taiwan. We need to just try to, put a period. You stop all of this foolishness, stop all of this madness. And so let that be our goal, to at least try to just find peace within. So until the next video, peace.